Hey, it's Ferrari, Killian Wyland from Ferrari Lover, and I'm announcing that I have started a clothing brand that's been out for the last year, trademarked under the name Dominion Ferrari Bones. It's also the brand Ferrari Lover, which is trademarked as one word in various classes, is basically the main brand, and then Dominion Ferrari Bones is kind of the further. There's one of the shirts I designed, like kind of like bringing high fashion to like ready to wear streetwear style, merging them. And I think anyone who wears nothing but black strategically is like much more sophisticated than just to be branded as goth. The way I was raised, I went to school to speak French, and I went to manners school, cotillion. So from the first moment I ever went to Europe as a teenager was pretty powerful for me. And you can see like everything I do, right down to my pedal board, is like a couture type thing, but just with my own energy in it, I guess would be the word. Like, I think it's great that archive fashion is becoming a big deal. Here's an example from my personal collection, a Dior ready to wear vamp shirt. All my shirts are pretty much vamp shirts. This is the vamp shirt. And I always joke that like Hedi Slimane can try to take credit for it all day, but it's really designed by God, who's a vampire. I have a really dry, like deadpan sense of humor, and I am neurodivergent. Some people don't get it, but then I'm sure there are people who really get it. For whatever reason, the lighting in this shot was pretty divine. I was having issues. I hadn't gotten my new camera yet when I shot this, when I was on the road in one of my favorite hotels in the world. I'm going to keep that part a secret, but the neckline on this shirt and the cut is just immaculate. And really, like, as someone who's collected and worn band t-shirts my entire life, like from day one, sometimes I don't want to be a walking advertisement for a band, but I want, like, the tactical way of, like, one of my favorite paper-thin vintage shirts from LA in the early 2000s. It was like I think it was like a hot sauce brand or something. And it was super, super faded. That's why I call it the hot stuff shirt, because it was hot stuff, like hot sauce. And having that branding on the upper left of the chest and everything, I designed that, like, kind of my vibe, taking inspiration from all my living in LA and taking fashion trips to LA, to like the fashion district, international silks and fabrics, and then of course like the much more affordable parts of town near Little Tokyo. But yeah, so Dominion Ferrari Bones is a reference to the song Dominion by the Sisters of Mercy. And people know that that's probably my all-time favorite record, Floodland. It's very religious in its themes. Begins.ai/Ferrari Lover has a list of links. I have a YouTube channel called Skinny Andro Boy, one word, where I go skinny for skinny androgynous boy. It's just Skinny Andro Boy for short, and I go into a lot more detail and behind the scenes. This last piece is a tactical Saint Laurent shirt, which I have never seen. I don't know what collection or season it is from. There's some deliberate distressing there with all those tactical details that I think are just great. I don't have a grailed or anything like that. I'm not a reseller, but definitely a collector, purveyor of fine fashion items. And again, that's ferrarilover.bigcartel.com. and new vinyl will be coming. It's on the horizon, as always. However, as I said, I will never be reinventing myself.